It's just the WRT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. What was turning out to be an interesting fight until, well, the left hand just fucking rocked Tony Bellew. I definitely, if you followed me on Twitter at RRTB Show, I was posting up quick little score rounds, score cards of the fight, and quick little words of what I thought of the fight. I had Bellew winning the fight 5-2 at the time of the stoppage. What was it, the 8th round was the stoppage, right? 5-2, yeah. I had him winning 5-2. Now, I had like 3-1 going into the 5th. Where I thought the fight really changed, I want to say was the 4th round. It's when the moment where Usyk had Tony Bellew against the ropes. It's one of the first times where Tony Bellew really got put out of place, and he had to like run against the whole ropes to get away. His back was almost like turned away to Usyk to get away. He even turned around and like acknowledged Usyk, like, your footwork got me. Like, oh, you got me. Like, that's the first time Usyk was really Usyk on Bellew, and Bellew like, oh shit, he is that good, you know? Because he had Bellew way out of placement, running hands down, back turn, and that moment, of course, it was that sidestep him, Lomachenko. They do it so good. They step off to the right outside your outfoot, and while you're turning, they just throw they'll look at you and just throw that blind left hand, and that's what Usyk finally started. Like I said, in the round, I think in the 4th round is when he really started doing that movement well. It started getting on Tony, because up until that, the first couple rounds, pretty much the whole fight, but the first couple rounds, Tony was really controlling it to me. He wasn't overshooting, he wasn't overfighting the fight. When it's like take what he gives you, he was really taking what Usyk. He wasn't forcing nothing. He was picking Usyk off with a nice shot and throwing surprisingly inside body shots, a lot of them, hooks, just stabbing at Usyk's body. And he was able to catch him with the right counter. Whether it was a right first or just a counter right, he was hitting Usyk. But I said, it was a lot of filling out the first round, but Usyk, to me, Tony got a surprisingly good amount of body shots and some rights on him. Second round, about the same thing. I said it was a 3-0 sweep to me for Bellew, because just for I said he was getting some pinpoint inside counter body shots, making Usyk miss a lot. Just he was making Usyk look a little off, and he was scoring points. But around, I said the 4th round, Usyk tempo got him. This is the first round I gave him. And even though 3rd round was Usyk's best round, but Tony still was able to pick off a little bit of shots I gave him. In round 5, 6, you see that sidestep motion starting to come in effect. He'd just be sidestepping and just throwing that left hand. The volume started to bother Tony a little bit, but he still dug down, still landing good body hooks. And then outside the end of the 7th round, he just really start catching with the lefts in that motion. Because there was one time, I believe because after Tony, I think it was round 2, got all excited, yeah, popped his hands, threw his fist down. You know, you're like, okay, this could happen. But 5, 6, as he started to land that outside footwork, that left hand started landing more, just blindly blinding. Bow. It'd be a sidestep. And I think when he knocked Tony out, it was like almost like 3 or 4 of them in a row. He sidestepped his left hand. He gave him so many like step around to the right or left hand hooks that straight right just flattened the shit out of him. So he was slowly wearing Tony down, and that I said round 4 started when he was able to finally get around Tony and make Tony turn his back and run, that's when he knew he could put that move on Tony at any time. And it just, because Tony had him straight ahead. Tony was able to body shot him, jab him, hit him with the right. Tony was winning the straight ahead fight convincingly, very easily to me. But once Usyk started mastering that step around, and then that Tony just kept getting open for that left blind hook. It was the end of him. He ate like 3 of them, and then a straightaway left just floored the shit out of Tony, man. He got up looking. The referee just waved that shit off. But it was a very good fight. Very good fight, you know. I honestly thought Tony would fight a faster fight, but for some of the fight, I thought he would fight throw in between, which he was. He was doing all those body counters, being first. Like he wasn't waiting for Usyk to be Usyk. But I thought he was just gonna do it faster. He was kind of walking around finding gaps. I thought he was just gonna go press forward with that style. But Usyk wore his ass down with that right side step and some left hands. The Double RT Boxing Show. We will be going live, folks, starting Monday through Friday, early in the morning, 6 a.m. to 7, starting a trifecta. The Double RT Boxing Show, live, 6 a.m. Pacific time, starting off the trifecta. The Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A.